What?
Walker's been non-existent.
Hey, the goat came from the grave, bro. He rose from the grave. It's all good.
I don't know how I actually got him to cast it. Because your owner said no casting, Mia.
Bro, my owner's retarded sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, he's a little sped. Alright, you can
Hey, good luck, have fun, everyone.
Okay,
Good
I'm
luck,
gonna
have
start.
fun, Mia. Give us like a 6-round advantage.
Start this shit, let's go.
Bro, you guys are gonna...
I'm about to get slopped.
Good luck, have fun, good luck, have fun, good luck, have fun.
Okay, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I don't really know why, but I'm back. Well, I don't know why I'm excited. I know why I'm back. I'm finally not swamped with everything. Yeah. We have Sin League action. I think it's season 2 or 3 for them. They had a rather long hiatus, but they recently came back. It is, I don't know what week of action it is. I'm going to be looking at that right now, but it's OutBurst DSG versus Revenants, best of 1 on Chalet. From my understanding, Revenants are defending here. So this is the Moonstone division. It is week 6. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to get all this figured out. Yeah. And as of week 5, OutBurst is 8th in the Moonstone division. Meanwhile, Revenants is 4th. A 5-point difference between the two teams. So, you know, Revenants or OutBurst looking to maybe catch up here. From my understanding, these two teams have quite a bit of difference in terms of lineups than what they would normally have. You know, both teams think using 1, maybe 2. I know OutBurst was considering 2 for a second there, but at least using 1 E-sub each. So certainly going to throw a wrench into the machine, really, of how these two teams operate and the chemistry there. Hopefully it's not that big of a factor, but it's certainly something to consider. To look at the bans quickly, not too surprised. The Valk ban, I don't see it a lot, but it makes sense. Valkyrie, I think she got nerfed relatively recently. I think they changed how the cams work. I may be wrong on that. Somebody correct me if I am. I'm sorry. But just overall a great op there. You know, solid gun, nitro, a lot of utility with those three black eyes. So just a good comfort ban, I'd say. Really doubt that there's any target bans here. Maybe the Osa is a target ban, courtesy of Revenants. Osa, I haven't been seeing her a lot. Or just haven't been seeing Osa a lot. And so I don't know if that's... I'm feeling part of that is because she's been banned. Osa has been banned. I'm not sure. Pretty solid op. Brings the Talonades, which are really good for operating off of open walls, and looking for some of those longer angles, just providing some extra cover and some variety, really. Well, say more stability. Opens up certain parts of the map, really, for the attack to operate. The Jackal and Azami bands are just, again, fairly comfort bands, particularly the Jackal, which is really strong. Really strong roam clearing operator and overall great op. I think he's the most banned op on console right now. If not, he's like second. And then the Azami band swing there. Xylo's traded out. Papa Bones takes him out. Takes out Cloud, who ended up getting that frag there. Just very quick two-man game per se there. Able to get the refrag, get the library area secured here now as the Dex is going to try and push forward. Does take down a Sheik there. Smoke Babe going to go out courtesy of Demira, going to push back this early onslaught courtesy of DSG. Johnny is down and out. I think he's trying to go for a jump out, finished off by Dexy. Mia gonna try and strike back. Does take down Papa Bones for a second and possibly second. Smoke Wave gonna go out courtesy of Demir, holding down this piano side. Gonna really be the key player here for this Revenant's defense into the second half of this first round. Swinging now, or peeking actually, is Die gonna try and maybe look for that swing, getting some assistance here now, as that'll be a Dexy droning him in. Underlord gonna now look to push. Die will actually die there at the hands of Demir. Who's just really saying the buck stops here. Mia gonna rotate around, look for potentially, I think that's actually Underlord trying to push up the solar side, sending out some flashes. Now gonna just roll up those solar stairs right into the sidelines of Mia, just waiting there. Gets the quick headshot, gonna now rotate himself back around, focus his efforts on Dexy, the last one left in a 1v2 here. It does not have the diffuser, very nearby, however, does have those holograms. Don't know how much help they're going to be, considering that he is outnumbered and has only about a minute left to work with. Just going to take down Demir. Big kill there for him. 3K on the round now for the Iana. Mia going to now look to stop this momentum that Dexy is gaining. Look to win this round here. Spots him, whiffing a couple of shots now. Going to look to fall back. Frag goes out. Mia going to have to push forward now. Almost dies to the frag at Dexy with a smart play there. Throws the frag out, gonna force me out of cover, rotates to a separate angle, catches him unaware, gets the frag. 4K from Dexy to open up this round and open up this match. Just a great opening there, really, for the attacking team. I mean, admittedly, they were in a rather advantageous position early on. I mean, they had library control early, and they took down that Kaid of Ashik. And on top of that, you know, they removed from the equation, they removed
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Johnny Sugg, you know, off of the jump out on this bathroom window. And then they just sort of stalled. I mean, they were in prime position. They just couldn't get anything done after that. And ultimately, it came down to just simply a Dexy going off there. I don't think they'll be able to crutch on that. Shouldn't crutch on that. But if that first round is any indication, this might be rough for this defending team. I mean, it's a 2v1 with a minute left. You know, you have a smoke with one smoke babe left, and your frost. You still have sight. Know where the guy's coming from, and you still lose it. The main reason why they lost it is because they played for 2 1v1s instead of a crossfire. They didn't play for time. They didn't really do any of that. They just let a Dexy have his 1v1s, and he won them all. And that's how they did so well. Is that they didn't try and set an angle or force even a trade, really. They just sort of let it happen. But now, possibly an early push onto this same side as before. I think a library push is the call here, courtesy of this attacking team, courtesy of OutBurst. And interestingly enough, Johnny packing the castle. Interesting choice. They're looking to sort of just isolate the entirety of this blue hall. Xylos takes down Cloud again. First frag in favor of OutBurst DSG. Xylos going to take a bit of damage there. Demir will fall, however. Big kill there for a Dexy. The smoke with 3 canisters still on him in his pockets. Does not go anywhere. Dies with them still in his pockets. And just couldn't do anything. Truly. I mean, that's 30 seconds of push denial, 30 seconds of plant denial. That's some really valuable pieces of utility that just got lost right there. I think Mia rotating off of site here, and maybe into the waiting arms of Die. Somebody else. Johnny and Mia gonna get frags there, taking down Underlord, who is actually below, and Bones is out of the round. So it brings it back to even here with about half the round remaining. Actually gonna try and get something to happen here. Die, super shoddy there, taking him out. Johnny gonna get a double kill. Xylos picks off Mia's, prevents him from getting his own double on the round. Dexy looking for somebody below, possibly. I think he's looking for Johnny, or Johnny rotating around. Sheik's still on site, gonna try and hold down the line, really. And Xylos is gonna just set his sights on the site. Dexy rotating around here. Gonna break through this castle barricade. Does finish it, get it open. I think we're waiting for Johnny on the flank, but he's already back on site here. Dexy sending out a volley there. Downs and takes out Xylos with the headshot. 3K from the cast, looking for a fourth possibly. A Dexy in the same 1v2 there. And 2 rounds in a row here where a Dexy has clutched up a 1v2 situation. What a position to be in. I mean, now up 2-0. Really good spot here for OutBurst. For Revenants, I don't know. You got to go back to the drawing board and quick, because right now it's not looking good. I really don't. I mean, Sheik wasn't even looking at him. He's. I don't want to. No offense, I don't want to insult him, but you know, you have to kind of be looking at a player in order to kill him. But instead, they just let Dexy just play a single line there. Just played that patio, really, and profited. So now, after 2 unsuccessful attempts at defending top floor, Revenant's changing up this script here and gonna go to basement. Not surprised. Usually you want to go to a different site if you don't know what's going wrong. I think what's been going wrong for them is that, you know, they're doing well early and into the mid round, maybe late round, but the problem is that they just can't play the man advantage. I mean, that's 2 rounds in a row now where they've let a Dexy just go off. He's 7-0 after 2 rounds. That's just crazy. I mean, they really have to be looking for crossfires here and playing for time. They're not. And that's what's really hurting them here. Cloud, again, gonna die to Papa. That's... I mean... The definition of insanity, one of the famous quotes, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. 3 rounds in a row here, Cloud has died. The opening frag in favor of OutBurst. And they're kind of wondering, you know, why are we down 2-0? Maybe it's partly because you have a guy going out there and just not doing anything. Johnny on the roam, you think that's the right decision for them to make. Don't know how much of a help he's going to be. He's over in Timbuktu at this point. And they're not paying any attention to him. He needs to be getting back to site, at least, you know, forcing them to worry a bit. I think that's what he's done here. You know, Papa holding down that impact hole. Nitro gonna go out from Mia, takes down Xylos. However, the air jabs there, I think there's multiple that he's put down, should be able to just sort of keep them safe for now. There's no real way outside of maybe a hatch on that far side. Yeah, the only hatch is just the garage hatch. And they could possibly get flanked, but I doubt that at this point Johnny's going to be looking for that. Just going to probably try and continue to be an issue there. Sheik falls the hands of Underlord there. The Twitch able to get the frag. And Brown seems to be firmly in the control right now of this tagging team. Papa Bones get a double kill onto Demira now as the site is quickly collapsing. Johnny needs to get back to site immediately. Mia's holding on the line there. Takes down Papa Bones for a second, possibly on the seller side. 3K from Mia. Picks off Die. A headshot from him. Johnny gets a frag onto Papa Bones. Finishes him off there. A Dexy and Underlord versus Johnny and Mia. That X factor really of a Dexy still on the board, however, so should be able to make an impact here. Just want to get himself some... Just a quick, you know, notch off the KOST for the round. Next, looking for the plant now. I think he's going to be able to get off of it. Fakes and will pick off Johnny. Traded out by Mia. Quad kill from the Mute. Looking for the ace now in order to get his first round here for Revenants. Underlord, the last one left now. Peek here. Mia out in that trench area here. Underlord looking to flank around, has about 20 seconds left, knows where the diffuser is, has diffuser, but only has so much time. I mean, he needs to be moving now. He needs to get something done very quickly. Trying to find him, grabs the diffuser, gonna rotate around. I think Mia hears it, and Mia's just gonna go on the chase. Spots him, turns around, ace from Mia. And Revenants gets their first round here on the back of an ace from the Mute of Mia. So, messy round there for Revenants. And for OutBurst, frankly. Both sides just not playing very well right now. I mean, being put in, what, a 4 or a 3v2? Losing blue? Basically abandoning almost abandoning snowmobile. I mean, Mia was there and was able to sort of really just go, Gandalf, you shall not pass, and anchor the site there and anchor the round really for Revenants. But, you know, I mean, being in that position where you're losing for 3 rounds in a row, Cloud being the opening frag, and then, you know, losing, I think it was Demira and blue and one other player on site or near site. Just not the way you really want to open up the round. Not the way that you want this to happen. And so, but then after that, it was just that, you know, those 2 remaining players, Mira and Johnny, showed up. Johnny got some frags on the roam. I think he could have been more impactful, but still did well. And then, well, actually didn't get any frags on the roam, but was still impactful. And then he forced them to sort of play mind games, you know, throwing out that impact on Kitchen Hall into where they were at, into Trench, you know. They didn't play it, but it forced Papa to look away and allowed some pressure to be taken away from the objective, really. As you can see, I think he's trying to play that same angle as Johnny. Zylo's going to take down a Sheik, and this has sort of been a pretty constant factor, is just these opening frags are constantly going the way of OutBurst. Dexy takes down Johnny. Again, there goes that roamer, picked off pretty early on, so just this round has gone very quickly sideways here for this defending team. Mia's still on the board, gonna try and make something happen here as he's dealing with basically the kitchen sink, courtesy of DSG. Underlord falls in the hands of Cloud, looking for another kill here, possibly. Probably gonna get lower there, finished off. Mia will just take the quick frag off of the cross mat. Zylo's with the triple kill, up to just Cloud to try and cut this up. Players not really showing up in the stats so far. Will finally get himself a kill in this round, but unfortunately no more than one. Zylos trades him out. Quad kill from him, and now 3-1 lead here for OutBurst DSG.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So,
Attackers have located a bomb.
really not a good position here for Revenants. They're down 3-1. They could still bring this back. They could still get a 3-3 split at half. If they lose one more round, you know, being on Chalet, which is usually a defense favored map,
10 seconds left.
and, you know, being down at the start of your attacking half by at least 2 is not really the way you want to be. Not really the way you want to operate. We'll have to see if Revenants is able to make a comeback here, but right now, just not a great spot for them to be. I think what it's really going to come down to is just they need to control the tone. One tap from Johnny. Wow. Takes down Zylos. What a response. He says, anything you can do, I can do better. Right after that, I think 4K from Liana. Just quickly shutting him off. Gotta be a nice little moment there for his team. And just trying to really be a thorn in the side of this attack here. Of this OutBurst offense, really. Don't know what else is really next. I think he's going to be looking for this Papa, the flank watch there. as just almost caught unaware, not really droning. It's been a pretty common threat, I think, is just that the tagging team doesn't drone a lot, but, I mean, they're fragging. Don't know if you really need to at that point, though you should. And Adexi's now going to just try and clear this top floor, get rid of that roaming Johnny up there. Well, actually been replaced at this point by Cloud. And it's, look at very quickly at this hold, it's just a very standard extension above for Barn Gaming. You know, you have the mirror, you have the shields and the ADSs. There's nothing really unsurprising about it. Not a huge fan of these kinds of holds. I think that they're rather weak. There's just too many angles and too many windows and doors and rooms to manage, really. But they can do pretty well if they're played properly. Dexy going to be lowered quite a bit courtesy of Mia. I think just caught him off guard, really. Mia trying to be a presence on the stairs, taken down by Die there. The Buck able to get the long shot. Dex takes down Cloud, and now that top floor hold has just collapsed here. A minute left, and they do need to get moving, but they are in a good spot at this point. I mean, they've all but got top floor. The only thing left really is just Johnny on the shield here, but they've got a man advantage. They need to get moving, though. Johnny with a double kill now going to just retreat, take what he's got, look for another one, shut down, however, before he can get the 3. Underwood gets the trade there. Sheik and Demir are on site, the last 2 left. Demir trying to play this near side, actually. Sheik falls, and so Demir, the last one left, will take down Die. Underwood with a double kill. Up to just a Dexy and Underlord here. Underwood looking for the plant now. Demir on site, maybe looking to try and deny it. Nitzer goes out, does not get anything, though. Does spot, however, the ace there, and Underwood with, I think, a 3K on the round. Nice headshot. Able to play his angles properly, and just gets another solid round here for OutBurst, who are continuing to put themselves in a prime position here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb. Reinforcing the floor. I'm reloading. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Sorry, I'm multitasking here, but just a pretty prime position right now for Revenants. They've secured themselves a round advantage at half. They're going on to defense on Chalet. They have the wind in their sails. So at this point, I mean, ideally they get one more round here, put themselves in just like pretty much the end game. But still, this is really nice. Interesting choice by Papa to bring the Kali. Not really a Kali map here. Not a whole lot of long angles that he can hold. I think he's just looking to... I think they're just going to pry that open and then work from there. Johnny takes down Die, removing that flank, which is going to be pretty important for them later in the round with their... Actually, they don't have a roam. Strangely enough, Johnny would normally be roaming, but he's not. It would be important. He still is. You know, Nomad is still a valuable roam clearer. Johnny with a double kill, swinging that breach now, trying to push into the trench side. 3K from the Aruni there. Takes down a Dexy with a nice headshot. Swinging, looking for the fourth here. He's just trying to basically wipe out this attack here. Kali, CSRX. One shot, one kill in essence. Just down and out there. And I mean, that's exactly what they're doing. It's just they're trying to play the long angle. I think Bobby's going to rotate around here. Probably for the best at this point. I mean, they know the play. And they know what's happening. I don't know, we're going to try and Maybe get some droning in, try and get something to happen, but just nothing is going according to plan at this point. You know. So, Johnny, 3 kills, 3 important kills at that, as Mia's gonna get the 4th here, leave it up to just Underwood to try and clutch this round up. Heavily outnumbered, doesn't have a whole lot, and Cloud will just swing out, get the frag, get the round. Okay. So, at half, 10, 6, 4, 4, 1, 6, 10, 3, 2, 0, and 2. Congrats to both Adexi and to Mia. Sort of the real difference makers for their teams, both with double digits. Actually, that's an 8, sorry, not a 6. In terms of just overall, I think at this point, what, 25 versus 23. So 2 kill advantage in favor of OutBurst, 2 round advantage in their favor. I think it's really coming down to these difference makers, really. I mean, it's just Adexi, and I would say his supporting cast on one side. On the other side, you have Mia, and then right behind him is Johnny. The rest of the team sort of needs to step up. I mean, 3 players have a combined 5 kills. Ashik is 0 and 5. He is currently dropping a donut. I mean, I think if they want to catch up here, they need to have those 3 players contribute more on the stat sheet. If they want to win defensively, they really need to get their anchoring set. They won 2 rounds there because their anchors were on point. While those rounds also had other factors, the key difference maker was that they had playmakers on site able to stop the push. They need to keep that up if they want to win, assuming that they take this to overtime. For this now defending team, they just need to keep the foot on the gas, you know, pedal to the metal. So as continue to damage, he's trying to hold down his patio side. Swing by Ashik, finally puts himself on the board with a breadstick now. Congratulations, you actually have 1 kill. Looking for a second one, possibly. Probably going to take some damage there now, as they will pop open this office wall. Mezzanine now pressing into sight. Adexi will take him out. Ashik, Johnny, however, gets his own frag, so still a man advantage for this attacking team. Papa will fall in the hands of Mia there. And now half the team, Johnny gonna go off, double kill from him, but half the team is in frost mats here. Johnny with a 3K in the round for the attacking team for Revenants. Okay. Nope, Underlord left. Not good.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, so apparently,
10 seconds to insertion.
OutBurst is 4v5ing, which
5
kind
seconds
of
left before insertion.
changes things here, to say the least.
Attackers locate and defuse a bomb.
By the way, congrats to Johnny on breaking double digits. But that's kind of a problem. I mean, that's one of their sort of supporting players who's been putting in work, doing well. And he's not here. I don't know if he'll come back. Dexy said that they'll 4v5. I don't know if he means just for this round or for the rest of the game. I don't know why. It's just he left, and he's not returning. So, okay. Considering that he just left some leagues, I would assume. I don't know if he's quitting the team. That's my... I'm thinking that's it, but I might be wrong. I don't know. So now pushing on site in a 45 situation. Gonna actually die there. Xylos takes down Johnny. Fortunately for the Maverick, unable to get really any utility down. Probably will take down Demira. Sight is breached. Cloud is on the objective here. Mia's going to lay down some suppressing fire. Picks off Baba Bones. Clearing out the cellar side as Sheik will look for the plant now. Runs right into the sides of his house. Gets a double kill. Plant will go down here courtesy of a Sheik. Cloud covering him. They're both on site. I think a Dexy's offside. Looking to now rotate back. Provided some assistance for his teammate who's already got 2. Actually spots both of them. 4K from Xylos. Just cleans up that attack there from Revenants. Puts his team up to 5-3 now. 1 round closer to ending it here for DSG. Just a quick round trade by both teams, really, and good spot for them to be in here. Not optimal that they're in a 4v5, but still.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. He's ready. Ready to block Shield ready. Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
Sorry. My bad.
Attackers are
My
moving
bad.
to defuse the bomb.
Alright, so again, 4v5 here, and just not the way that this should be going. If you're OutBurst, you don't really want to be in a 4v5. I mean, they have this cushion of 2 rounds, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to get them across the finish line. Even though they are up 5-3, they only really need 2 more rounds, 1 more round to give themselves an even bigger cushion, and that they have a guaranteed overtime. But you know, you're essentially operating as though your first player didn't put any utility down and got spawn peeked, or died trying to spawn peek. Yeah, that's really not the way that you want to operate. Johnny going to be lowered quite a bit there, courtesy of just a quick play. Rather aggressive and risky from Xylos. Die will again fall here. That Echo going to be just a non-factor this round, it appears, courtesy of Mia. And precarious position right now for OutBurst, even more so considering that they're in that 4v5. You know, they don't have that extra gun, they don't have the extra drones, they don't have an extra person to check the cameras, they don't have the extra utility that they bring. So it's just a real bad spot for them to be in, especially considering that they just lost another player earlier without even getting a kill, really. You need to be playing a bit more aggressively in this mana situations, and they're not, and that's pretty clearly costing them. Cloud and Demir both getting frags, but just pop in a 1 versus situation, shut down by Mira. And I mean, after a couple moments after Die fell, being in that 5v3, just, you know, floodgates opened. And Revenants went right onto the site easily. Just defense became porous, too much to cover, too much pressure, not enough manpower, not enough utility, and just wide open.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Destroying magnet. Magnet ready. Let them come. Secured. Opponent has to heal. Healing station placed. Bien. Claw is on.
10 seconds to go.
Healing station prepped. Trying magnet.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Reloading.
So, one round closer here for Revenants. Able to close that gap a bit. Still, however, fighting to make a comeback. And could just be another example of round trading. Don't know exactly. We'll have to wait and see. Sheik's trying to get this wall open right now, but I think Papa's Kai tricking right now, or certainly just waiting there with a claw in hand, trying to keep that wall closed for as long as possible. I think that's going to be really key, is if they can keep these walls closed for most of the round. It should be really helpful here. One of the Flores drones, the Theros taken out there. Unfortunately, Xylos very low here, going to actually stim himself up back to full, and then some. The big buff to Doc with the just extra heals that he provides with every single stim, really making him powerful, or more powerful and more viable as an alternate to the more fraggier and slightly less heal focused Thunderbird here, run by a Dexy, who has been kind of quiet. I mean, he hit 10. Congrats on Xylos as well for hitting 10, and then he's just sort of slowed down, took his foot off the fragging gas pedal. But somebody has to really just get going. Demira takes down Papa Bones, brings it to a 2v4 now. That'll be Johnny. His blue side takes one down. Xylos pick off a Sheik. Traded up by Mia now. It's up to just Adexi to try and clutch this round up. 1v3 situation on the site. Being pressured, will take down Johnny. Waiting for a couple more to swing. There'll be a swing actually from Mia taken down. Johnny getting res now actually by Demira. Both of them, however, very low here. Adexi trying to hold down the line here to spot one from far out. Takes down Johnny. 3K from Adexi. For the fourth now to close this round out. Here it's just up to him and Demira. Demira going to look to play this line. Well, here from Piano. Knows where he's at, getting that ping from a friendly, just holding it out. Swing by Adexi, however. 4K from the Thunderbird. Puts his team now on to match point here. And again, trading rounds here. 6-4. They are at match point. They have an opportunity in a 4v5, mind you, to close this game out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Attackers are
So,
moving out to locate a
like
bomb
I
and
said,
defuse
match
it.
point here. We're gonna see glass from Johnny. I'm perplexed. I don't know why we're seeing that. I'm intrigued, but nonetheless perplexed. EMP is gonna go out here. I think just trying to trick it at this point. That's what he's looking to do. He has one in the pocket if the other one got destroyed or otherwise disabled. Yeah, now think just the juggling there happening. Yup, he is juggling at this point. And did not plant it, still has one in his pocket. The other one got destroyed, unfortunately. EMP will go out. I don't think it went out in time to stop him. Uh-oh. And got EMP. Too late. Frog goes out. Just good coordination. Took a lot of utility, however. I mean, all of Thatcher's EMPs and then an impact EMP just to close it out. And she could pick off Xylos there. Removing that second frag. Dexy gonna now try and hold down the line. Papa with a double kill. The Nitro takes down Cloud and a Sheik. That support base gone here. Mia runs right into the sights of a Dexy who has been lowered quite a bit here. Die will fall at the hands of Johnny. 3K from Papa. However, the Nitro kill able to plant this frag that he just got. Now Mira, match on the line. 1v2. Pretty much a Dexy situation for the first 2 rounds of this match. He has to try and clutch this up, attacking the site with plenty of time. Doesn't have a whole lot of utility, however. Takes down a Dexy who was looking for the swing, trying to get over aggressive. Ends up paying for it. Now Papa just gonna hold the long angles, wait this out at this point. Probably for the best. Don't know why Dexy went and pushed that. Shouldn't have. But did, so paid the price. Might have just put this round in jeopardy. Not really the way that you want this to go. And the dynamic duo of Mozzie and Mute just going to be a bit of an issue for Demir for getting that intel. Just going to have to face check it, which is generally less successful and less safe than others. And Papa Bones with a 4K to close this game out. Lays down some suppressive fire, just pre-firing it. Knows Demir's coming, gets the headshot, gets the round, gets the game for OutBurst. DSG 7-4 on Chalet against Revenants. 16-5, 11-9, 9-9, 1-11, 12-9, 15-7, 3-9. 1 sec, sorry. 6-8, 4-8. Good game to all teams involved.
With you.
Yeah, this team needs to disband
Mia?
after that.
Hey, Mia.
Yeah, what's going on?
Thank you very much. Demir.
Alright, folks. That will conclude tonight's festivities. Thank you all for watching. I have this Scargo player. This has been Sin League action here. I think week 5 of Moonstone Division. Revenants fall 4-7 to OutBurst DSG. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.